my name is Laura and I'm gonna teach you how to cook healthy. So please subscribe right here to our YouTube channel. If you have high cholesterol, if you have high sugar levels, if you are on a diet or you're a mother trying to make your children to eat vegetables and fruits, well, you're in the right place, so now subscribe. And I'm gonna teach you how to make this beautiful dessert, and I mean beautiful in taste and beautiful of how it looks. So come over here. This is a very simple and tasty recipe that can be done by kids and children. So if it is Mother's Day and you are looking what to give to your mother, this is a great gift. And well, I have here some yogurt, and remember that all the ingredients are at the end of my recipes. I bought some vanilla yogurt, and if you are a diabetic, you can use the one that is already, it has already sugar, but sugar substitute. Or if you are doing it for children, just use the normal. I prefer to use just normal sugar with children. So I'm just putting my yogurt. This is vanilla yogurt. You can also do with natural yogurt. And I have ricotta cheese. So let's add the ricotta cheese over here. And before I mix all this, I have here grenadine or Jello with no flavor. And we need to hydrate. So let's add half of a cup of water. And let's mix it well, so you can make it soft. I'm just gonna let it stand for about 5 minutes, and then we're gonna put it to boil for a little while, just so we make sure that everything comes together. And in the meantime, we can mix our ricotta cheese with my vanilla. This might not need more sugar. It depends on the yogurt that you bought. I might add 1/4 cup of sugar substitute. That's the only thing it will need. And let's blend it. Let's mix it well. I added half of a cup of water to my gelatin or my Jello with no flavor, and we need to make sure that it dissolves. Look, this way. And now we're gonna add another half cup of water. We're gonna put it to boil, and we are gonna add this mix just to make sure that it really dissolves. The water is boiling. Now I'm gonna put it in low heat, and I'm gonna add the Jello with no flavor. And I'm gonna make sure that it dissolves very well in this hot water. I'm gonna add a little of our mix over here, just to make sure that everything gets some yellow, and turn off the heat. Mix it well again, and taste just to make sure if it doesn't need any more sugar. Mine is perfect. Oh, and it's so delicious. Now, the next step is very simple. I'm gonna use one of these that I use just for the oven, for the meatloaf, actually. But now we're gonna use it for the Jello. And what we need is this one to do not stick to the Jello. So I'm using some oil. Just make sure that you are using canola or vegetable oil, because the olive oil has a very strong taste and it can get into the Jello. Now let's add our mix over here. You have no idea how tasty this is. And the next step, we're gonna add some strawberries, but the strawberries have to be the whole strawberries. Don't cut them, because at the time that you cut the Jello, you can see the whole strawberry and it's just beautiful. So I just cut off the tail, and I'm gonna put them standing over here. Well, this is ready to go into the fridge for about 2 hours. The next step is just to cut the strawberries that are for the jelly that goes on top of the Jello in pieces, so you can make this delicious jelly. It's very easy to do, very simple, and very tasty. You can actually use a strawberry jelly that is already done, but if you make it, it's much better. I'm gonna add half of a lime to the strawberries to make the jelly, and 1/4 of sugar. Use the granulated sugar, brown sugar, whatever you want. I'm gonna use sugar substitute, and this is 1/4 of a cup. And I'm also gonna add 1 cup of water. This is about 1 pound of strawberries. And we're all set. Let's put it to boil. Then we turn it, while it's boiling, we turn it to low heat, and we're gonna leave it there for about half an hour. Please subscribe to my channel, like me, and share this in your social media. I left my jelly in the pan for about 30 minutes in low heat, and after that I let it cool down and put it in the fridge, and this is the result. And this one is already ready. It was in the fridge for about 2 hours, and now I'm just cutting the edges with a knife just to make sure that it comes out together. And dun, 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 this is the moment of truth. Plop. There you go. There's our jelly. Oh, it looks beautiful. Now let's decorate with the jelly on top. And let the jelly to fall down a little, it doesn't matter. It's just so tasty, just the flavor of the yogurt with the strawberries. And now, let's just decorate a little. With another few strawberries. And I have some blackberries over here that we can also use. And just use your imagination to see how do you want it to look like. And mine is a very, very forest. Look how delicious. And now let's cut a piece, and this is the moment of truth. And this is how my jelly looks by the inside, and let me tell you how it tastes. Let's grab a little strawberry from here. It's like a jelly cream cheesecake with strawberry. It's amazing. You're gonna love it, and I hope you like it. So please subscribe right here to my YouTube channel. Watch my other recipes. Thumbs up, and I see you soon with more healthy recipes.